What, according to you're the best person to ask this. Like, what is your point of view? How should the mindset, motivation, preparation be now for T20 because we are playing against Australia again?
So I'm a firm believer there is no substitute for experience. You can't buy experience in the market. It's not available for sale.
Being the captain of the team, Surya Kumar Yadav, he is someone aggressive है but calm and composed way में उसको चीजें handle करना आता है.
So Surya is a smart cookie. He's actually grown with the Khadus Mumbai culture.
True.
He's a very street smart guy.
Right.
He exactly knows what will work when and how.
I want to ask both of you all then, do you see कि Surya Kumar Yadav taking Rohit Sharma's legacy?
To a certain extent, yes, because he's continuing with the team.
All Indian captains we've loved, yeah. Surya also, I've enjoyed him as a player. I actually, when he became a captain, I was like, "Arey, Surya captain ban gaya?" It was for fans, it was like a bit of a shock. Also because we are so attached to Virat and Rohit also. Like, as a fan, you don't ever want your cricketers. I remember we all cried when Sachin also went. Now there's T10 also.
उसके ऊपर बाद में करते हैं.
नहीं बताओ, अभी बताओ, जानना है. Hello there everyone, welcome to the 9th episode of Bad Ball or Baatein powered by Agami Realty. Each episode we've explored new insights and each episode has been truly unique as well. And this time is no exception. So let's go. So today I have with me Nilesh Kulkarni, who is a former India cricketer as well as the founder director of IISM. Along with him I have Taher Shabbir. He is an actor, writer and also a cricket fan. So I welcome you all today and I'm super duper excited to take this conversation ahead.
Thank you. Thank you for having us. It's wonderful. It's so good to see your progress. You're doing well. I've actually held you when you were a baby. To see you do so well now is such a great satisfying thing for me personally.
Wow, thank you so much. But the very first question will revolve around actually the recent loss that India faced in the ODI against Australia. हार जीत तो होती रहती है and it creates that stage कि भी strong comeback चाहिए. What, according to you're the best person to ask this. Like, what is your point of view? How should the mindset, motivation, preparation be now for T20 because we are playing against Australia again?
So I'm a firm believer there is no substitute for experience. And in the last match, what we saw, it proves that argument that you can't buy experience in the market. It's not available for sale. So if it's not available, you have to earn it. True. And in form of Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli, Jasprit Bumrah, they have earned their experience. They've earned what they have achieved in their life.
Right.
And it showcased us in that last match in Sydney, and that momentum India has got as confidence to go into T20 when Surya, Bumrah, all these guys joined the team. I'm super confident of what they will take this forward because they exactly know there are quite a few players who've been to Australia multiple times. So they exactly know how to handle those situations, the conditions and the opposition. So I think India as a team will take that confidence of what Rohit and Virat did in the partnership in that last match and will carry forward in a T20 format for sure.
Got it.
Experience की substitute होती नहीं है.
नहीं होती sir. I agree with you 101%. And I also feel that once these guys come in, our T20 mindset is so different also. So they'll take in from the motivation. With Virat and Rohit, they'll be like, चलो हम भी कुछ करते हैं. So
आजकल क्या हुआ है? That switch off, switch on button frequently use होता है.
Yes, I agree.
Because of switching the formats.
Right.
So I think they'll find a way.
Yeah.
What do you think? How do you, from a fan's perspective, like you love cricket, watching cricket. So what do you think as like a fan ki preparation probably should be like this from a fan's perspective?
I think so. I think they're already prepared. I don't from whatever since a child. Since I've been watching cricket since first time and all also, I've seen a lot of change.
Thank you for calling me sir and making me old.
Sir, you're older than me, sir. No, but you know what I'm saying.
I know. I'm just kidding.
It's a. I've seen I've had since I got into the business. I've known even cricketers and with Virat's training program and Dhoni's time and with Saurabh sir, everything like the fitness has changed. So I think they're prepared all the time. I just feel like sir was saying it's a matter of mixing experience and with the go-getter attitude. Like, even in the previous T20 series, it was like they just came out, all guns blazing. They're like, jo hoga dekha jayega. I love that. I think with the T20 side, that's what I like. They just come and they thrash. So I also feel it's a little unfair to compare any format of cricket because like tests are so different from one days and T20s like we were talking a
Right.
little time ago. It's a very different format. I also feel thoda matka bhi lagta hai T20 mein.
But adding a thought, in fact, you know what? Interestingly, all three formats are now catering to different audience.
Yeah.
So if you see the audience segmentation also, the red ball cricket is very, very, very white collar, polished. The people who follow cricket, understand technicalities of it, are still glued to that.
Yeah.
The 50 over format have actually gone in between. You know, you guys call it that Gen Z, millennials, and all
But
that
I don't think like
segmentation.
Gen Z.
No, no, but I'm just telling you as a segmentation. They
Right,
started
got it.
following 50 over.
Got it.
And the newer generation only loves T20. So even from an audience standpoint, cricket has given and started catering to all segment as well.
That's true.
Right.
Sir. That's true. It's given a whole new leash because a lot of people,
Definitely.
youngsters, used to get bored. They're like, अरे इतना 5 दिन कौन देखेगा? हम like हम देखेंगे.
वो 3 घंटे की मूवी या क्रिकेट अभी वो सब्स्टिट्यूट आ गया.
हाँ, it's like हमारी फिल्म इंडस्ट्री में माइक्रो ड्रामाज आ गए 1.5 मिनट का एपिसोड छोटा पॉकेट. So I think everything's becoming छोटा.
Right.
Now there's T10 also, sir.
उसके ऊपर बाद में करते हैं.
नहीं बताओ, अभी बताओ, जानना है.
There are leagues now. There are T10. Also, there was a thing which I heard, which you'd correct me if I'm wrong. They said it cannot become an Olympic sport because there's a time limit. So if it becomes a 10 over game, then we might be eligible for cricket to become an Olympic sport. That's what I heard.
No. T20 is now going to be part of an Olympic sport, not
It is?
T10.
Okay, T20.
It is officially announced in Los Angeles.
Right.
T20 is going to be introduced as an Olympic sport.
Oh, beautiful. About time also, sir.
It's a very interesting piece. So T10 is not acceptable because ICC still not gives a recognition to make it inter-country format. So that's why it's still at a league stage.
Right. And it's like correct. It's like those small IPL type leagues in UAE and all these things.
So they have introduced as a more fast food format kind of an option.
Wow. Okay, moving on to second question is that I want to ask is regarding the captain of the team. Surya Kumar Yadav, he is someone aggressive है but calm and composed way में उसको चीजें handle करना आता है. Sir, you have so much experience. Has there been like any captain in your journey who had probably the same mentality or something like that?
So Surya is a smart cookie. He's actually grown with the Khadus Mumbai culture.
True.
He's a very street smart guy.
Right.
He exactly knows what will work when and how. And he's groomed himself over the years. And I've actually had the fortune of seeing Surya grow when I was part of the selection committee of Mumbai and part of the Mumbai Association setup.
Wow.
And seen his journey. Even then, he had the flair and the ability to adapt, adjust, and more importantly, start taking responsibility on his shoulder at a young age. That has made him mature better, faster, and hence even the selectors have empowered and ensured that he leads the side because he's a good team man. He knows how to handle individuals to get the best out of them on the field, and which is being seen. And the most important part, he has learned most of these tricks under Rohit's captaincy, which is so good to see. And that has actually cultivated Surya to become more confident handling this because what Rohit actually invested and set the team,
Right.
Surya is just carrying it forward.
But I want to ask both of you all then, do you see ki Surya Kumar Yadav taking Rohit Sharma's legacy forward? Something like that?
To a certain extent, yes, because he's continuing with the team.
Right.
But he's got his own flavors, he's got his own ways to handle things, he's got his own methodologies to approach that,
Right.
which is showing on the field, which is so good to see because his moves are surprising moves, which is partially not what Rohit would do. So his thinking is a little out of the box.
Right.
Just the way his innovations when he's playing the shots and other things. So that has actually changed more reasons for Surya to become a unique person, not only as a batter, but now as a captain, because then he thinks कि स्पिनर को पहला ओवर दे देते, सरप्राइज कर लेते बैटर को, because batter is not prepared. So he starts thinking what I may not be comfortable, and he does that when he goes to lead that. So which is so good to see from a technical standpoint.
Right.
From a fan point of view, I'm sure he probably have a different view.
I just for me, of course, see, as for all Indian captains we've loved, Surya also, I've enjoyed him as a player. I actually, when he became a captain, I was like, "Arey, Surya captain ban gaya?" It was for fans, it was like a bit of a shock, also because we are so attached to Virat and Rohit also. Like as a fan, you don't ever want your cricketers. I remember we all cried when Sachin also went. I still remember that speech.
Right.
I was supposed to be in Wankhede.
Even I was there at Wankhede in the stands.
So that was such a hard, and when he spoke about his kids and he wanted to. So I always feel a little like, even in the match yesterday, I felt so bad, and the Australians were walking behind them, and I get goosebumps because you in your head always want them to play, right? And it also takes a little time for fans to adjust to a new captain. So I was like, abhi bachcha hai yaar, abhi jayega. He's still in the shadow.
So Surya is 34, 35.
He is old, I know. But sir, umar se kya lena dena, like we were discussing, hum to jawani hai.
No, but one thing in cricket, we as cricketers consent to a fact that after 37, 38, the word retired associates with you.
That's true. It's too early.
That's a reality.
Yeah. It's so early, but no, unless if you're MS, I don't know how. MS will go on, I think, till he's 78.
But like Sachin, MS, they are not from this
they're different
mold. They are a different
stock.
mold, yeah.
Because Sachin still looks like he's 35.
He still plays.
He plays and he
Masters.
looks also. I don't know what it is. He still looks the same, yeah. It's unbelievable. Some nice moisturizer. I wanted to ask him. I've had a great fortune of working with all of them also. Because we have also advertising work.
Nice.
So हम लोग Boost की ad बनाते थे. Sachin has the best watches. Dhoni loves his bikes. Both the things that we love. And that privilege of having this conversation also with them, right? Because as fans, you're always wondering behind the scenes क्या होता होगा. And you're like, अच्छा ऐसा होता है.
Okay. Moving on to the vice captain of the team now, Shubman Gill. He was the main captain in the ODI match. Now he's the vice captain. He also looks ekdam calm, composed, ekdam shant. What do you want to say on that?
See, for me, even selectors and coach and the entire team is now backing Shubman to be India captain for a long-term investment. So they're making the right noises. Post the transition of Virat and Rohit, especially as a captain, when he moved on from a T20 and a Test format, BCCI selectors decided to invest into Shubman Gill as a future captain. In England series, he actually showed everybody after the first Test match that he can actually take up those responsibilities. India leveled the series. That gave a lot of people confidence. So he's also learning the traits from the seniors like Virat and Rohit as a captain. And he's carrying forward that legacy with his own flavors. So which is so good to see. Now Surya is appointed as a T20 captain considering the next year's T20 World Cup format. But they again feel that he will take over once Surya moves out. So I think it's a right investment. He's got all the attributes and the traits to start thinking about what the situation demands, how to analyze that situation, who to back in that particular, when you're handling on the field as a captain, bowling changes, field placement, situational handling, all these things matter the most, and he's actually shown some good promise handling those situations really well. And of course, he's got good senior people around him to give him the right kind of suggestions and advices when he needs it at that point of time. Even in recent one-day series, we saw Rohit and Virat going to Shubman when he needed some additional support and advice at a key moment. They were there to put an arm around him and guide him that. So I think it's a good sign. This particular team and what Shubman is going through transition-wise, see, it's not easy. And trust me, it is not easy for a junior person to handle the seniors. What Shubman has done, actually exactly that. He has actually managed to handle the senior players well. And as always said that, you need to command respect and not demand respect. He's gradually growing into that stature of commanding respect by doing right things, which is so good to see from Indian cricket standpoint.
Right. Coming to you now, what do you feel Shubman Gill is taking a step aage? He's just climbing the stairs, and I'm quite sure he's going to reach there soon. You have seen those days where Sachin Tendulkar and all, they were the kings. Now these youngsters धीरे-धीरे जा रहे, वो वहाँ पहुँचने वाले. What do you feel about that?
See, same with Surya and Shubman. For us, they're too new, right? For a fan, you're like,
you're not used to seeing.
We're not used to them because the guys, the precursor is so high, right? Like Rohit and Virat are just so big.
The benchmarks are real.
Too high. You're talking about Sachin Tendulkar, MS Dhoni, Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma. So then, though these guys are great, so for the fan, you're like, Acha, chalo, and they're amazing. We love them. I just want to say one thing about that Shubman. I don't know him, but him and Abhishek, these two guys, the girls really love them. I don't know about the guy fans, but the girls are just like, ye captain hona chahiye, ye bahut sahi dikhta hai. So from all the girls who keep messaging me, I said, do you know Shubman Gill? Would you by any chance know Abhishek? I said, firstly, and Abhishek I didn't even know till I saw the games now. Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, these guys are like, they're like
the moment you said something, I could see some laughter coming.
All the women at the back like, ye sahi bola. So yeah, so the two of them, I don't know, captain, so you are great only, but the fan following has already begun.
But I think apart from the fan following also, they at this stage they are doing a good job. Dhire dhire they are trying to make it up.
See, I feel
girls are not the only one. I am not a fan.
No, if you see, if you're not good at something, you're never going to be there.
Obviously.
But what I'm saying is from a fan's perspective, of course you're good. वो तो basic है ना, वो hard work, talent वो तो है ही. पर मुझे बार-बार फोन आ रहे हैं उसका क्या? तो मैं बोल रहा हूँ रुक यार. And I'm like, how am I supposed to know that? You know, sometimes some people are like, अरे bro तू तो जानता ही होगा ना, वो अभिषेक को मिला दे यार. मैं कैसे मिलाऊं?
And all of these are girls.
All these are girls. Why? You know, I don't know. There must be. I'm sure there'll be guy for fan following also. But you know how it is. So I'm saying, but jokes apart. Obviously, I'm saying this is a fact where people love Shubman. I also feel obviously they're incredibly talented, and I mean what you saw in the test matches, and you know to bat like that, to captain like what Sir was saying. Right. I think it was one of the best innings that I also saw. If he hadn't dropped so many catches, I'm sure we would have won that series for sure.
Right.
But he led from the front. He actually scored tons of runs to start gaining that respect in the dressing room. Absolutely. Which is extremely key from a cricketing standpoint.
Also, like you were saying, the moves that he made, the decisions that he made. I mean, to have that kind of command, we would have won that series. I have no doubt that we would have won
I think Lord's Test match we should have won.
100%.
It was just a matter of luck.
Unbelievable. That's what I'm saying. And that the world will never remember. Like in the stats, it will never show that we were that close. Because growing up as a child, हम जब भी जाते थे ऑस्ट्रेलिया इंग्लैंड अरे हार के आएंगे यार so क्यों जा रहे हैं, you know what I'm saying, it was always like even the conversation in the house, dad and everyone like अरे हाँ चलो they're going there, whatever, we'll watch it for the fun of it, which is why I love test matches, because that
it's a Neil Armstrong story who went on the moon first. People will remember that guy who went did it first. Nobody remembers the second.
What is his name?
Buzz Aldrin,
Edwin Aldrin. Yeah. I try to remember Edwin always. I'm like, दूसरे को तो याद रखो, तीसरे को definitely भूल जाओ.
Okay, you know, also, Nilesh sir, it's been actually 11 years since Australia has won T20 against India in their home. What do you feel कि अगर like we have that advantage of that record and all, like वो होगा हमारे लिए कैसा like click हो सकता है? Even like ODI we lost, so what? But this can be like a thing.
I'll tell you what, my submission to this is slightly different.
Okay.
We should give credit to the entire team management for the past 10 years, what they actually invested to not lose a series in Australia is absolutely commendable. I'll tell you why I'm saying this. When I played against Australia in 2001 and in 96-97, that team was a champion team. And now people look at Indian team as a champion team, including Australian team, who wants to beat India in Australia, is such a strong statement.
Yeah.
For me, I take great pride in BCCI's investment into right resources, backing right talent, and people like Rohit who actually shaped up the entire team with the winning culture, and Virat Kohli infusing this not to lose and taking head-on Australian attitude. That has changed the face of Indian cricket, and how, which is a result for us to see in last 10, 11 years of what India has performed in Australia is outstanding. And taking the question of what you're saying, that gives the entire team a big boost and a confidence just to go out, because they exactly know what to do, how to do it, because they play this T20 format. If you wake them up from the sleep, they exactly know what to do, how to do it, when to do it. So they're so become robotic thought process in this that they know what to do in this situation, how to handle this under pressure. So T20 now, they have gone handling pressure in a different mode altogether. And that's why this Indian team is super confident,
Right.
super talented, and well balanced.
True that. Tahir, is there any memory that you have of an India-Australia match that is in your mind and you would want to share with the audience?
Yeah, I mean that I'll never forget it. It was I don't remember which World Cup we lost to them, and I was sitting at home, my best friend and I, and हम लोग ऐसा पैड वैड लगा के हम लोग you know it is बच्चे लोग
What in the finals?
the finals
2003,
2003 was it
South
that?
Africa.
They scored 300 and something.
South Africa.
I think so, and then we got, and then Sachin and for us at that time was all about Sachin, right? Because we wanted him to win a World
Saurav
Cup.
was the captain.
Saurav, I think, was the captain, and 300 and some 40 runs they scored. Then we were damn
Ricky
hopeful.
Ponting got 100.
Ricky got 100 in that, and Gilchrist went firing, and we used to wear हमारा छोटा सा घर था भिंडी बाजार में, and I remember wearing pads, and वो season ball फेंक रहा है, like सचिन ऐसे मारेगा, वो ऐसे मारेगा, वैसे मारेगा, and धड़ 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 after point we started to collapse. So that is a very strong India-Australia match, because that one really pinched, because I thought, imagine if we won that would have made a real history, you know. So that is my most it's a bittersweet memory. It's a sweet memory because my best friend and I, Murthu and I, were only the two people, just the two of us watching. I can't remember where the parents and all were. We lost, but then we said, chalo, kabhi na kabhi to jeetenge, which is why 2011 very special.
Yeah.
Okay, coming back to the squad now, Nilesh sir, you know, there's a feature of seasoned player and the young budding cricketers. Bumrah hai or young Tilak Verma ho gaya, Harshit Rana ho gaya, and many more. How do you perceive that the balance between seasoned experience and the young jo abhi they're just budding there? What do you see? How do you feel that the balance might impact the game?
It is extremely critical for any team to succeed.
Right.
You need to strike right balance of experience and young talented people. What Indian cricket team over the years have actually managed to achieve is create a good pool of players pushing the seniors to continuously do well. And those who don't perform, there are youngsters who are willing to take up that responsibility, fill the big shoes, and still deliver confidently at international level. You talk about Tilak Verma, Abhishek Sharma. You talk about youngsters who are
Tilak Verma and all.
Yeah.
Those.
If they believe and they strongly believe that they belong there and they can easily achieve that success with confidence, it's such a remarkable journey India has come over. And to see them take up the responsibility. See, as a youngster, many times you are vulnerable. You are under pressure. The situation puts you under tremendous pressure to perform. These guys are supremely confident because they've gone through those situations n number of times in the IPLs, in T20s and local cricket. So they exactly know what to do under pressure. And that was proven right in the recently concluded Asia Cup also, where Tilak Verma single-handedly shouldered the responsibility after losing 2-3 early wickets. So to see that balance of what Surya, Bumrah, I'm calling Shubman Gill as a senior now because he's a vice captain. Even Kuldeep and Akshar Patel are now senior members of the squad because they've been in around for almost 5, 7, 10 years now. So to see them handling youngsters, make them feel comfortable and allow them to express themselves, what team needs, is such a great conducive environment to see. As a cricketer, I would have loved to born in this era.
Oh, wow. Coming to you, Taher, now, what do you feel कि youngsters की भी एक फौज है और seasoned experienced players भी बहुत है. What do you feel about it from your perspective? How do you see that?
I love it. Like I was saying, I think there's no better mix of experience with new blood, right? And that's why I think we've been so good, sir, because since the time, I guess, since at least I remember from Dhoni's time of how he's inculcated his value system, and then when Virat came, he came in with his fitness. So every captain has made sure that the next generation overlaps very nicely and then also transcends to a higher level. I think that's going on. I mean, I guess everybody just keep getting greater and greater. And I find when we were talking, I just remembered another incident. There was some meeting at some conference somewhere, I think in Antilla, where Salman sir asked Sachin, he said, who do you think will break your record?
Yeah.
And that time, Virat and Rohit were kids. They had just started.
That was Sachin's 100 celebration.
Something was there. And I vaguely remember, and he said, and Sachin said Virat and Rohit, and then those two exploded, right? So I always feel that every generation is making sure that the next generation comes in and then they fuse this. So to answer your question is that, right, where you have super hyper experienced
Right.
players and these super new players, and then they get together, and like what Sir was saying, the young guys also have a voice, and you can see it also. Like on the field, you can see that it's not like, and I can see, I won't obviously take Purane, the match chalte, you could see the seniority and somebody look at somebody and you know, like even Rohit is extremely boisterous,
Yeah,
but you
yeah.
can see that he's a fun guy. It's not like he's
Oh,
saying
he's a
it in-
great guy.
हाँ.
He's a great guy to be with.
मतलब तो stump camp में entertainment बहुत होता है, but it's a way of his speaking. So,
Right.
but he's such a nurturer. Even Virat, I think in his captaincy, his outlandishness, his aggression, you know, and the way we handle, and you know, we are puny boys. We are compared to these big Aussie guys and all. We are standing up to them. पहले होता
You're
था,
giving it back to them.
yeah, unless if it was Bhaji who's going a little crazy, I'll never forget that. But apart from that, they were not hitting. So I feel that experience and young blood coming together is beautiful.
But I think one point which I like to add also for everyone to know, that we are missing a significant contribution done by Rahul Dravid and VVS Lakshman in making sure that at a National Cricket Academy, there is a constant focus given on grooming a good talent and giving them the wings. I think that investment is giving us such a phenomenal result. In a transition, we are not short of talent at any given point of time, at any stage of red ball to white ball cricket.